Bro came out firing today. He's got rhymes and everything. I'm mad about the Angels losing 4-0 right now to the Dodgers, but I am happy that both the guys that have hit home runs for the Dodgers are on my fantasy baseball team. The thing that nobody cares about at all is your fantasy team. No one cares. It's something that you care so deeply about. You craft the lineup yourself. You come up with a name. You set aside time week after week to watch your team play, to adjust your lineup properly, to hop on the waiver wire early on Wednesday mornings. And nobody gives a crap about your team, brother. I've tried. I think people have tried to make content around like fantasy football and be like, follow my team as we go. No one cares. No one gives a crap. But one day, people will give a crap about our fantasy teams because I have a dream. Sorry, I should not have done that. What's up, Blake? What's up, Oreo? What's up, Slade? What's up, Nico? And C4 is in here as well. Yes, sir. Blake reached a 7-stream streak just now. Wow, Blake, let's go. What a beast. Wow. What's up, XD1? I want to do a full-on fantasy football like league for TBWZ. I mean, the Minnesota is just getting absolutely blown out right now. It's a 21-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. Hey, this series, I'm calling it. This series is over. We all want... Wow! Oreo the Cat? Are you kidding me? 85 stream streak for Oreo the Cat. Huh? Unbelievable, Oreo. I am so proud of you, brother. Thank you for being a part of this thing and hanging out with us. It's people like Oreo that keep me going. I'm like, I can't quit. Oreo needs something to do. Oreo's got to hang out with us. He had a baseball game today. This might be the first time I've ever done this, guys. Oh, my gosh. Wait, revolution time. You say you want a revolution. Well, you know. I can't get this pen unscrewed. I'm trying to show you guys. Ah, jeez. I've used almost all the ink. Can you guys tell? Now that I look at it, it's almost half. I'm close. Have you ever finished a pen? Does that make any sense? I know a pen you have finished. Come on now. Let's go. Hit him with all the smoke, baby. It's money turning me on. Hey, it's money turning me on. Have you ever finished a pen all the way through? All the ink gone. Not like it just dried up, but like a body like this that's translucent where you can actually see the ink dwindling away into the ether. Have you used a pen? Imagine how many words you've written with that pen. Wow! Oh my gosh. Imagine if you could retrace every single word you've ever written and they were floating above you. I always think about that with like people who gamble on sports for a long time. Like imagine like, or like people who go to the bar. Imagine every single dollar that you've spent at a bar suddenly appears before you, and you can like visualize how much money it is. You're like, oh my, it'd be so tall. It'd be so awesome. But imagine all of the words that you've ever written on in a pen reappear to you. My fill-in coach sucked. Wow, you guys had a fill-in coach today? Jeez. That sucks. Got to mention it since it's a global holiday now. Iceman was a classic. Iceman, shout out to Drake. Shout out to Drake, brother. Thank you, Aubrey, for your music. Thank you for doing that for us. Ran to Atlanta is a heater and a half. There are a couple of songs on Iceman that I have listened to that have been good. They primarily revolve around like a good beat switch. Hey, you know, just make the whole song a good beat. I love me a good beat switch, but make the whole song a good beat. I appreciate you, Blake. Thank you for the support. Hope your dad could get better. Hope you're good, bro. Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? Hey, Zach. I missed something. What was this? Hey, Zach, I couldn't. What happened? I missed something. I be forgetful. Ran to Atlanta was so fire. His take on the West Coast beat was so fire. Appreciator of rap right there, C4 in the chat. I find myself a rap appreciator. Not an aficionado. Not an aficionado. There's a D in there, right? I made it aficionado. Hey, what up? Dude, guy trying to pronounce big words for the first time. I'm like a basic aficionado. Aficionado. You ever hear someone use a word out of context? I heard someone use the word obliterate out of context. Like, dude, this bakery, it's so good. They want to obliterate all like everything that this whole like foundation that they're building. What? Obliterate what, brother? My dad had a gruesome foot accident today involving a lawnmower and made an amputation. Bro, wow. I am so sorry. Bro, let's take a moment to pray for Nico's dad. Brother, Thank you, Jesus, that we could come to you with anything, big or small, first and foremost. And you do say when one or more people meet in my name, you say they will be there, that you will be there with us, Lord God. So I just pray that one other person joins me in this prayer, Lord God, for Nico's dad. We so often think things are bad or good right away, right off the bat. I just pray, Lord, that you give us context over the situation and you help us understand that maybe there is goodness to come from this, Lord God. I know there's pain and suffering right now, and obviously physical pain and then the emotional toll of everything. I just pray for peace and comfort and wisdom more than anything, Lord God, and that hopefully within the next few days or weeks that you could show us maybe what this means, Lord God, but that we do not worry on that part, but that we just focus on you, Lord God, and thank you for providing for us. And I just pray for Nico and his entire family, Lord God, and of course for his dad for a speedy recovery. Amen, brother. Let's go live on. Let's go. You guys are the absolute best. Wow. That's the kind of stuff we could do, bro. Shong, what up, dude? It's 67-54 now. The fans are going crazy that they've cut it to 13. They did. Wow, they cut it to 13. This was a 30-point game like 2 seconds ago. Oreo the Cat was freaking out. He's like, my team is already advanced. We're good to go. Greatest community ever. That's what we do, bro. We're here for each other, to support each other. Life is like so hard, dude. It's really, really difficult. It only gets harder. You know, I was talking to my brother today about like how difficult college can be and how difficult classes are. And I'm like, yeah, in the moment when you're there, it's like the hardest thing in the world. Just like pass your classes and do all your units and credits and like get everything organized and get that diploma so you can walk down the aisle and take a picture with the dean. Hey, here's some like commencement speaker that's super out of touch. Did you guys see the lady talk about AI that got booed at UCF? It was very funny. What was I saying? This is what I was saying. What's up, Blake? How you doing, brother?
Good.
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
Pizza.
Dude, that might be a good question of the day. Like, what's your favorite kind of pizza?
I hope, what's his name again?
Nico.
Dad, Nico. I'm glad we did that prayer for Nico.
I'm glad we prayed for Nico too. In my Discord, there's a channel in there called prayer requests, and anybody that puts a prayer request in the channel on Discord, I have a pastor that's in the Discord that prays for people, whoever drops stuff in there. So if anybody needs prayer, you can always just go to our Discord and we'll all be praying for you.
Yeah.
Do you think my idea was good for a question of the day? What's your favorite kind of pizza?
It's kind of, but I feel like it's just generic.
It's a little basic, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
So what do you think we could do to spice it up a little bit, Blake?
I don't know.
Huh. Well, maybe we'll figure out some things. Dude, it'd be sick if I don't know. I always have trouble finding things out. My chat is super behind on screen.
Ooh, how about this?
Okay.
What's your favorite type of TV show?
Like, what's your favorite TV show ever?
Yeah.
I did see a scary movie last night, and I'm in the mood for some horror films. What if we did favorite scary movie?
I feel like that would be perfect. I feel like.
Let's do it then. Do you want to start us off, Blake? What's your favorite scary movie?
Probably Pennywise.
Oh, It?
Yeah.
Wow. What is your like general temperature towards bro, initiate, bro. Thank you for popping in. You're the man.
Yeah.
Someone just hopped in on YouTube. What's your temperature on clowns?
Maybe a 5.
A 5 out of do we have something that's out of? Is that out of 10?
10, yeah.
So you're half in on clowns, kind of half out. Do you think they're more scary or just like a little bit dumb?
Like a tiny bit scary, but also dumb too.
Yeah, dude, I made a movie in college about 2 like street performer clowns that fall in love called Roses and Red Noses, and I hired, or basically I worked with a teacher that was a professional clown, and I had my actors train with a real clown for the film, so we learned how to be clowns together.
Really?
I did, yeah. It was really, really fun. When you make a movie, you got to be super dedicated, and you got to really, really dive in with the rehearsal and getting everything right. Blake, yeah, go.
What's your thought about the Timberwolves tonight?
They're not playing a very good basketball game. They have closed out the second quarter really well. It was like a 28-point lead for San Antonio. They've cut it all the way down to 13 with a minute left. I think they might be done, bro, but this is an unbelievable comeback if they could make it happen.
I'll be surprised if they make a comeback.
Blake, I would be surprised too.
I was the first one to be in your Twitch chat.
You're speedy with the noties, bro. You're all over the place. You're speed racer, speed demon. Blake, do you have any creative endeavors? Anything that you do that's a creative thing or something you want to do, like music or movies or art?
One day maybe a movie, but I like to just create content.
Yeah, you have created some content. You have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Have you been posting recently?
Not really.
No.
I don't know. I just have no ideas to post.
I feel you, bro. Ideas will flow. Ideas are very difficult. I feel like they come and they go. And the more pressure that you put on a creative endeavor, the worse it turns out. I find that the biggest struggle of the artist is to actually just wade in the waters of no ideas, of writer's block, until something is bestowed upon you and you have a great idea to run with.
Yeah.
You too?
Did you see that, the person on stage getting booed?
I beg your pardon?
At the graduation, people were booing that woman.
I absolutely did. They were booing her for talking about AI.
I feel like it's stupid how it's going to AI because it should be just about the humans, because
wow,
what's AI going to do? They're smarter than us, but same time I would rather have a just talk to a real person, not a robot.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you. It's kind of interesting times that we're waiting in as a human society with artificial intelligence looming before us. I will just say, I don't think it's healthy for us to operate under fear of AI, right? We are called to be fearless. There's nothing we shall fear on this that is of this world. And I don't think AI will ever be able to replace this. You and I, humans, talking to each other, having a good time, having a community of people.
Yeah. I'm excited because school's about to get out in a week.
Yeah, and you're going to be going to Colorado?
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. Any summer plans in Colorado?
Just hang out with family, ride my bike.
How old were you when you learned to ride your bike?
Maybe 10.
I feel like that's early. You must be an absolute beast, Blake.
Wait,
bro,
maybe 11.
Maybe 11. I'm going to go live on TikTok right now and start talking ball with some of those guys. But Blake, unbelievable job opening up the show. Thanks for helping with the question of the day.
I'll be in the TikTok chat.
Obviously, you will. You are the absolute man, Blake. Thanks for calling. God bless. We'll talk soon. All right. He always hangs up on me. Let's go live on TikTok. I'm working on a Roblox game with AI, and I'm going to put game passes on everything so I can make a lot of money. It's going to be brain rot slop. XD1, if you're good, dude, that is a great usage of it. In order to create something great for yourself. A lot of people are doing that, which I think is really, really cool. It's when people get freaked out about it, it's like replacing jobs and stuff. But you're utilizing it to create wealth for you and potentially your family. That is awesome. Guys, I'm about to get so much hate right now on TikTok. I need to let you know why. I have put up a graphic of my predictions basically for the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. You guys are going to get so mad at me, and people are going to yell and scream at me. I just put it up it's not really accurate, okay? I reserve the right to change my mind later. But I have the Pistons beating the Knicks in 7. They're going to love that. And then I have the Thunder beating the Spurs in 5. And then for the championship, I have the Thunder beating the Pistons in 5 games. So, Knicks fans are about to absolutely crush me. Offensive rating, the best since 2016 Warriors. Who? The Thunder? Yeah, they are pretty good, Ryan. Bro, you have been wrong for almost every take. Guys, I told you. I told you. Tonight was going to be an absolute war. Tonight was going to be a battle. The first person that popped into my TikTok live, and I'm talking to the people on Twitch, by the way. The first person that popped into my TikTok live instantly called me trash and called me garbage. Tonight is going to be absolute war. I'm going to be going back and forth with these New York fans all night, and I cannot wait till they start calling in and bringing it up. Blake is in here. You said Hawks and then Sixers. Yeah, and then I'm going to say the Pistons, Ryan, because that's how we work over here on TBWZ. Hang in, bro. I blocked you. Your number? You probably said something horrible. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
What's up, Zach? It's Nico from Charlotte, North Carolina.
My guy Nico from North Carolina. Bro, good to hear from you.
Yeah, it's great to hear from you, man. Like, I just heard, like, what you said about the Knicks, and I don't appreciate this, dude.
What if I said this? If it's the Pistons, I have the Pistons in 7, but if it's Cleveland, I'll have the Knicks in 5.
Okay. I like that. I like that. But
okay.
I have them either way, honestly.
Good.
I just want to see them go to the finals, dude. I really want to see it.
I think, I mean, I obviously do, too. I can't even say that out loud. I don't want to see it happen.
Yeah, no, I know you don't. I know you don't.
Can I tell you my reasoning behind the Pistons in 7? Like,
yeah.
Home court advantage. It's the first time in the playoffs you guys will not have home court advantage because you'll be playing the 1 seed. And you guys are 0-4 in the regular season against the Pistons.
Okay. I like where your head's at, honestly. Okay. 0-4 in the regular season. Take this into consideration. I know this is going to backlash right back at me.
Okay.
We've had a very long break after sweeping the 76ers.
Yeah.
Now, that means rest period. OG's back.
Yeah.
But they may have lost the touch of basketball for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, where are you going?
So, I see where your head's at, even with your other, your other evidence. I can see, home court advantage. It's going to be electric in Detroit, especially, coming back from that terrible Orlando fall off. Oh my gosh. But they can't match the energy, man. Knicks,
there it is.
Look,
MSG will be electric.
They are going to get flights. They are going to get hotels in Detroit, in Cleveland, wherever it is. They're going to show up. Wherever.
How do we get you to one of these games?
Oh my gosh, man, I would love that. I don't know, dude. I've got a lot of busy summer plans, but I would love in the future to go to a Knicks game. Living down here, everybody, nobody's a Knicks fan. Honestly, we've got a lot of Northerners migrating down south, so a little bit, but, not enough.
Not enough. You are absolutely carrying the weight of it. Brother, before you go, I did my top 5 trade destinations for Giannis Antetokounmpo. I have OKC at number 2. Would you keep watching basketball if OKC lands Giannis?
Not OKC basketball, that's for sure.
We're just going to completely avoid it. Nico, before you go, question of the day. I saw the movie Obsession last night. It was fantastic, and I wanted to know, what's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, man. I saw The Conjuring, The Last Rites in theaters.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I loved it.
Conjuring Last Rites officially on the board. Nico, you're the man. Love you, brother. We'll talk soon.
Thank you so much. See you, Zach.
Peace. Darren, thank you for the follow, brother. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Brandon from New York.
Is Brandon, right? Braden?
Yeah.
Braden from New York. We can't hear you too well, brother, so try to speak up as best you can, but tell me why I'm wrong about the Pistons over the Knicks in 7.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can, sir. Thank you.
All right. I don't think the Pistons are even going to make it. I think the Cavs get it done somehow. I think they're going to find a way. I think they're going to get the upset.
Dude, that
And
game
then,
tonight was so close for a while, and then it just seemed like Detroit just put their foot on their neck and just absolutely balled out on the road, too. You know Detroit's going to be rocking for Game 7.
yeah, but like I feel like they're gonna be going too much. They're gonna be doing too much, and so they're gonna just mess up.
Yeah, they're going to just fumble it. I will say, if it's the Pistons, I have Detroit in 7, but if it is Cleveland, I would take New York in probably 5 games in that one. I think you would walk through Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's Cleveland.
Braden, on the other end, people are getting mad at me for saying Thunder in 5 over the Spurs. I'm sorry, but the Thunder have not lost they haven't lost a playoff game since 2025.
Yeah, but if you look at it, the Spurs won the regular season 4-1.
Oh, dang. You know what that – oh, wow. You know that the Pistons beat the Knicks 4-0 in the regular season?
The Knicks are trash.
Brother, you are the best. Braden, before you go, question of the day. What's your favorite scary movie? I saw Obsession last night. Unbelievable. Got to check it out.
Ooh, scary movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, this might be a common one, but I would say Scream.
Scream, the original?
Yeah, either Scream or Scary Movie.
Bro, Courtney Cox is a nice lady, huh?
Yeah.
Braden, you're the man. God bless. We'll talk soon.
See you.
Peace. JV Sports Live. Okay. All right, JV, are you here? If you're still here. You think LeBron heading back to the Cavs, or is he done? So here's the reason for my top 5 trade spots for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The reason I have Cleveland at number 1 is because they're going to trade Mobley and picks to Milwaukee for Giannis. They're also going to sign LeBron James to like a vet min, okay? So they're going to rock a starting lineup of James Harden, Spida Mitchell, LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jarrett Allen. 82-0? What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ widescreen radio. Please let me know your name and where you're calling in from. Oh, he just hung up. My guy Trey will, oh, crap. Can I try that again?
What'd you say?
Can I try that again? I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
That guy, that last, oh, jeez. All right, one more time.
No, I believe in you. I believe in you.
That last guy wasn't ready to bring the heat, but my friend Trey is. What up, bro?
What's up? How we doing?
Dude, I've ignited a war. I've already put my conference finals predictions up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, what do you got here?
I've already eliminated the Cavs. I think there's no shot that I thought tonight was their only chance to win it, and they did not get that done. So I have the Pistons beating.
Okay.
I have the Pistons over New York in 7. Obviously, I'm going to go against New York, and then I have the Thunder in 5 against the Spurs.
You have the Thunder in 5.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it looks like we disagree on every front because I have the Cavs beating the Pistons in 7, and then I have the Spurs beating the Thunder in 7.
Yeah, if you guys don't want to follow me, you can follow him. His name's Retrospect Music on TikTok. He's got all the good takes.
No, definitely follow him. He's great. No, the only reason why is because I'm going to be fully transparent here. I'm not betting against the alien. I'm just not doing it.
It is quite a scary undertaking to think about betting against this man. He's terribly frightening.
I mean, realistically, I understand that the Thunder probably have a better roster. I understand that, SGA is, the MVP. Yeah. I get all that. And I get they have a whistle. That's true, too. Yeah. I'm just not betting against a 7'6" guy. I'm not doing it.
I totally feel you. I hear what you're saying. I think we start to do this thing where we just get tired of a team. Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Max, for the follow. They haven't lost a playoff game since 2025.
Yeah, they're insane. No question.
They're undefeated. I'm sorry, but they lost a game to the Spurs. Lost a game to Portland, and they've lost 2 games already to Minnesota.
Well, the way that I see it is that I know people say that regular season doesn't matter. I tend to disagree. The Spurs dominated the Thunder during the regular season, and I think there's something to be said for that. But more than that, I think that as far as the team construction goes, I'm just kind of curious as to what they're going to do about Wemby. Because the thing is, one of the Thunder's biggest ways in which they score points is Shea kind of foul baiting, getting to the hoop, right, that kind of thing. But the problem with that is that every time he gets within a meter of the hoop, Wemby's going to be there. So it's I wonder how much that's going to mess up the flow of their game.
It's not going to be fun. I mean, luckily they have 2 7-footers in Chet and Hartenstein that will definitely take up a lot of Wemby's bandwidth. And if you bring him out of the paint, that's kind of the goal, is either bring him out of the paint or Gortat screen him away. But you're right, it's tough. I did just look it up, though. Since last year's Western Conference Finals, which obviously OKC won and went on to win the finals, but since the Western Conference Finals of last year, the Thunder have lost 21 games.
Yeah, I mean it's unbelievable. Like it really, like, Sam Presti, man. What a job! Like just what a job. Honestly, like, unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think
unreal.
also, I was gonna say, I think also it's probably like almost a certainty that whoever comes out of the West wins the finals. Like that's the way I see it.
That's what I've been hearing from a lot of people, and the more I think about it, like, there is a chance. I know I have Thunder in 5, but there's a good chance that the Thunder and Spurs absolutely beat the crap out of each other. And if New York is able to squeak by in, you know, a 5 or 6 games, they might be a little more well rested. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I agree with you. I think that probably will happen. So what will happen is, instead of the Spurs and Thunder beating up on them and winning in 5, they'll win in 6 instead.
Yeah, they'll find a way to do it.
Yeah.
Trey, on the other end, I do have my championship as, like, you did kind of allude to it. I do think whoever wins the West is going to be able to get it done. It just feels like whoever wins the Eastern Conference Finals, like, that's their Super Bowl. If New York does that, they're like, hey, we're good. We did it. We got to the finals for the first time since 97.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's almost like, you know how in the 2000s we had the Spurs versus the Lakers? And that was like the Western Conference every year, and it was like, you know, whoever wins this is going to go win the final. I feel like that's what this is, basically. Like the Knicks are essentially playing for a participation trophy. You know, they're like, okay, we were finally able to make it to the finals. That's a good start. Yeah. Now we just have to wait for, like, I don't know, 10 years until Wemby is out of the league.
Well, that's the thing. In 15 years from now, when we're still doing sports radio, they're like, hey, remember we made the finals, though, in 2026. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, we got that one finals appearance when Jason Tatum was hurt and the Celtics weren't full strength. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we absolutely got it done. Trey, question of the day for you today, brother. I feel like you might have a good one for us. I saw the movie Obsession last night. It was unbelievable. I got scary movies on the brain now. What's your favorite scary movie?
Okay, I hate to disappoint. I'll admit I'm a little bit weird in this category. I don't do horror. I'm like very, very Christian to the point where it's like bad juju, and I don't mess with that. But like, I will say, the new Scream with Olivia Rodrigo I watched because I thought it was funny because of how bad it was.
New Scream with Olivia. I absolutely love that you're like, I'm just so Christian, I'm not watching Insidious or The Conjuring.
Or I think it was Ortega. It was Ortega or Olivia.
Jenna Ortega.
But it was really funny. Yeah.
It's so good. His favorite movie is obviously Cars. So when I go for movie takes, I don't usually go to Trey, but I absolutely appreciate it. Brother, one more time before you go, if you want to shout out the Instagram. Or the TikTok.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Firstly, sorry for mixing up Ortega and Rodrigo. I know their fan bases are kind of rabid, so please don't come after me. Secondly, I go by Retrospect on TikTok. You guys will probably see me in the chat quite a bit because this is, in fact, the best stream on TikTok, the one we are on right now with the GOAT, Zach.
Yes.
And then as far as my podcast, I'm on a podcast. It's called We Don't Know Ball. Me, my friends Justin and Jules, we discuss football and basketball every week. So definitely tune in with that, especially since we're getting so close to football with the schedule release and basically free agency 2.0 coming up. A lot of exciting stuff.
We're stoked. We'll be following along with the Don't Know Ball pod. Trey, you're the man. God bless. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, God bless, brother. Appreciate you having me on.
Peace. Blake, me and Jay are friends. We're good, bro. We don't have to be me and Jay are just messing around. But Blake is in there, so watch out for my guy. Let's not disrespect the Knicks. I think I've made a living off of disrespecting the Knicks. The amount of people that have tuned into my show said this guy's a big idiot, watched for 5 minutes and been like, he's kind of funny, and then hit the follow button. Do I actually believe that the Knicks are as bad as I think they are? Not really, but I do like making Knicks fans mad. My guy, Hailstorm Sports, is on the line. What up, Hailstorm?
What's going on, bud? How you doing, man?
Good, just hanging out, bro. I did a lot of work today, dog. I went through vigorously and tried to figure out the top 5 trade destinations for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I landed on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I think they have the best package if they decide to do it.
You got me onto it first when you said Mobley, and then my mind got thinking about it. What if LeBron goes there and they make the Giannis trade and they have a starting five of James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jared Allen?
Yeah, no, that's kind of where like people were thinking it could end up at.
Yeah.
And I mean, that would be. I mean, imagine that team in the East next year.
Yeah.
They go the finals. LeBron on the Cavs one more time, going to the finals. He's going to get storybook and he retired after that.
Yeah, bro.
The NBA would force the win for the Cavs.
Yeah, they would push them straight through to the finals. Dude, it'd be a hard lineup to even create in 2K. We had someone try to do it in our Discord, and they struggled for like a couple hours, but they figured out a way to do it. But it's like it's like a mythical lineup that can only be created in video games. Bro, I have kind of jumped the gun a little bit for my conference predictions. I think the Pistons got this thing, and they're playing against New York in the Eastern Conference Finals. I've got the Pistons in 7 personally, but I'd love to hear your take on that, or the Cavs series.
I think the Cavs, the window might have closed tonight. We're not winning it tonight. I think that it's going to be really hard to win in Detroit.
Yeah.
They did win in Detroit last time. That's their only road win the whole playoff, so it's going to be hard to win again. So I'm kind of with you. I think the Pistons are going to win. I think the East's best chance to win the finals is with the Pistons because, like you've kind of been alluding to with the Thunder, like yeah, they get a good whistle, and I think it's overblown by their whistle. But that's how they get into a flow. Like if Shea's not scoring, and some games he doesn't score like normal, he has to get to the line to kind of get that going.
Yeah.
With the Pistons, they have they can play a little harder defense. Like the refs allow them to do that, like they do with like the Thunder are allowed to do. The Thunder can play defense harder. So I don't know if that would throw the rhythm off. It'd be kind of a must-see offensive series. I think that the Thunder still do win that. Yeah. But it'd be probably a little more interesting.
It'd be really fun, dude. I'm also like locked in on this Spurs and Minnesota game. This was like a 28-point game, and now it's down to 13. I think if Minnesota obviously needs this game to move on, but if they win this one, I think momentum gives them a good chance in Game 7.
I think it's hard to win in San Antonio in general.
Yeah.
I think that it goes 6 with the Spurs and Thunder. I think the Thunder do win.
Yeah.
But I think the league, if I'm the league, like every other team, what scares me isn't Wemby winning a championship this year. What scares me is Wemby not winning a championship this year because he's kind of crazy. And he's kind of like he's already locked in and he's like so passionate. Like if he goes into the summer like tasting it and not winning, I'm scared to see what he becomes. Like I'm scared to see that kind of work he's going to put in the summer and this team getting so young, getting better. Like especially he has that rivalry with Chet a little bit. Like where, Chet beat him in the Worlds when they were like the U17 and then
U17.
He lost in the Olympics and Chet wasn't on that team, but like you still have the rivalries in general. Like they've battled and been connected their whole careers, and they ask me if it doesn't matter, but I think it does, and I think that the fire would light under Wemby if he loses to him in the Western Finals. That'd be scary.
I feel like this summer he went to hang out with the Shaylo and Monks for like 10 days after not making the postseason. If he loses in the Western Conference Finals, I think he needs to like go with Aaron Rodgers on like a spirit retreat and do like a darkness retreat.
Ayahuasca with Pennsylvania.
I'm like, what's next for Wemby? If you already used the Shaylo and Monks card, like what is your next card of tranquility? You're right, bro. If he does have this loss on his record, he now is going into next season straight villain mode. I think that might be what's best for his image. Is like we need a true villain in the NBA.
I don't think he'll ever be the villain. I think he's going to be the poster boy for the league, which is a good thing. He's like a good dude. He's really passionate. He really cares. Like I mean, the people were clowning him one time. He cried after a regular season win, but I like that a guy is that passionate about this. Because like when you have a league where load management's gotten better with the 65-game rule. But when you have a league where like guys take nights off, guys don't seem to care all the time. Obviously they care. I'm not saying they don't care. Obviously they care, but the outward perspective might be that they don't care. When you have a team crying to a regular season game, I love that. That keeps me going.
It's great that the guys care in a league where like load management is so prevalent. I actually thought about a way for LeBron to stay in Los Angeles and play 5 more years. We just don't have him travel. It's the ultimate load management play of all time. Just stay at home. Only play home games.
Hey, so he'll get 43. He can play at the Intuit Dome.
Oh, yeah. Exactly, yeah. He'll get 43 games because he's got Intuit, and he's going to give you, every time he plays, he'll give you 40 minutes. Like, he's not going to just play 20.
Maybe he can play all the Cali teams. He can travel the 2 hours on the plane, or the hour on the plane to Golden State and the Kings, too.
I think he only plays in California. He's the California King. He's the biggest bet alive. Bro, I absolutely love it. Hailstorm, do you have anything else for the people on your way out? Anything that caught your fancy in the sporting world?
I want to look at your list real fast, your trade list.
For Giannis? I just popped it up.
Yeah.
At 5, I have Boston. They have a great package, but since I'm an LA man, that would absolutely make me do bad things.
I think Boston should be higher. I think there's a world where JB gets traded.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
I'm sorry. I kind of cursed. Like light curse, but curse.
You're good. You're good.
He makes some people not happy in the front office with some of his comments. I don't have, like, sources, but I have, like, sources, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
People around. And I heard, like, apparently, like, they pull him to the side, like, hey, you can't be doing this. Like, with his comments on his live streams and stuff, like, it caused a ripple.
You're like Lord Varys of Game of Thrones. You're like the master of whispers. I absolutely love the idea of, like, them trading Jaylen Brown. I started talking about it with Celtics fans today, and I was like, what about Jaylen Brown and, like, 3 or 4 firsts? And they're like, I would do 2 firsts and Luka Garza. And I'm like, what if they say Peyton Pritchard?
I don't think you have to give up as much because the Bucks lost some leverage with the Giannis trade.
They did.
If it was like they wanted to move off of Giannis and there wasn't all the controversy and all that stuff, yeah, I could say 4 firsts. But with the leverage loss, I think, like, if you're getting Jaylen Brown and a couple of firsts and Luka Garza, like, that's a fair deal. Or maybe, you know, you throw in, like, a Derek White and a Ryan Rollins for the money saving for Boston a little bit.
Yeah. Brother, Hailstorm, always good stuff when you call in. Before you go, question of the day is, I saw the movie Obsession last night by Curry Barker. Unbelievable, scary movie. What's your favorite scary movie of all time?
You know, I don't know if it counts. It was supposed to. I mean, it was a scary movie back in the day, but I love the movie Jaws. Like, love the movie Jaws. And, like, that
Jaws,
was a scary movie.
That counts. That's a monster movie. That counts.
Yeah, and, like, Jaws is, like, sick.
Yeah,
and I was up in that area. This few weeks ago, or a couple months ago now. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, you know, just seeing all, like, the harbors and everything. Like, oh, this looks like Jaws.
Dude, when I was shooting a movie at Universal called Candy Cane Lane. It was like an Eddie Murphy Christmas movie. And we were doing overnights on the Universal Studios backlot. And in between shoots, me and some of the PAs snuck down onto the backlot. And you could see, like, the actual animatronic, like, Jaws shark. So it was like 4 a.m. and we're just, like, in the middle of Universal just hanging out. It was one of the cooler moments of my life.
I didn't know you made movies. That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, I was a PA on that and then on Beverly Hills Cop. So the two movies I PA'd on was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop is a shout. Hey, you see, have a Discord. Where can I get that at? For the people watching, too.
For the people watching on our Discord, I think I could drop it in the... Blake, can you put it in the chat? Blake will put it in the TikTok chat. And then you'll be in there, too. What's your TikTok so people can follow you?
Hailstorm Sports. HALESTORM _sports.
Hailstorm Sports, you're the absolute man. Thanks for talking, Evan. We'll talk soon. God bless, bro.
God bless, man. See you, man.
Peace. It's going to be the Wolves, said Basic Match. A.J. Mitchell is equal with Jalen Brunson. Are we putting Jalen Brunson and A.J. Mitchell on the same, on an even playing field right now? JD, we're going to take your call in a moment here. Let me pop. Blake, are you there? Blake! It's 81-63. It's ballooned back up to an 18-point lead. And Castle was just fouled, so he's going to go at the line to shoot 2. Wow. 2 different kinds of players, said Howard. Howard Dolphin is the sickest name ever. You're like the villain in Sharks Away. Howard Dolphin. Wait, no, that was a parrot. What did dolphins do? Do they squeak? I think they squeak. Guys, I'm going to drop the Discord into TikTok. This is going to be very, very dangerous. So if I have a TikTok or a mod in the server, please be chill. Thank you, Howard. There it is. I don't know if you can copy-paste that. If you guys can't copy-paste it, let me know. I'll figure something out. JD Walker's on the line. What up, JD?
Well, howdy, how we doing?
Howdy, good to hear from you, brother. I have done my early conference championship predictions on TikTok, and I have the Thunder beating the Pistons in the championship round 4-1.
I can agree.
Yeah.
4-2.
Bro,
But
you made a great point in the Twitch chat just now that like we have not seen these two teams play at even strength.
we haven't. And that was the one thing that like everyone was like complaining about when these teams were playing in the regular season, because we went into Detroit.
You went into what?
I think we went into Detroit.
You went into
Piss? We played with our no.
You played with your what?
Okay.
What are you playing with?
My phone.
I'm just messing around.
Tossing it up in the air.
That was super mean of me. I'm sorry. You'd say something nasty to me.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, you mentioned it, dude. They never played each other at full strength. That was like late in the season when the Thunder went on that road trip. You guys beat the Cavs without J-Dub and SGA, right?
Right, yeah. So we went into Detroit. We barely lost. And then they came to our place with no one, and then we went into overtime, I think. Oh, yeah, because that was when Shea got called for a push-off for a game winner. And then everyone was complaining because someone else did the same exact move in a different game in the NBA, and he didn't get called for a push-off.
Yeah, I mean, Hailstorm mentioned it. Trey has mentioned it. I think the temperature is kind of going down on the whole SGA flopping and foul baiting thing. I think it's just because the Lakers kind of like did a really good job defending him, and we didn't see him much in that series, and people were like, oh, like maybe he could be neutralized.
Well, it's also because the Lakers were doing it as bad or worse than the Thunder was flopping.
True. Yeah.
No offense to you.
No,
but Austin Reeves was the hardest watch I've ever seen.
Yeah. He was struggling bad. Hailstorm mentioned it, and it's a great take, is like some of these guys to get in rhythm, they just need to put points on the board. Like they try to go and get fouled to just kind of get like a shooting rhythm going. And yeah, Austin was not scoring very well, so he was trying really hard to get fouled and get to the line so he could just get rolling. And it just turns out gross, bro. Tomorrow, game 6. Sorry.
Game 6 between who?
Canadians and the Sabres.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
I have a take, and I don't know if you're going to like this very much. Thank you for the follow, Leighton. I feel like I might be rooting for Canada to win a Stanley Cup.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's go Montreal, baby. Come on.
Right? It's been 32 years since Canada's won the Stanley Cup.
Oh, this is just because they're the mecca of hockey. Their fans are the best fans ever. You will literally, when you're just watching the game, throughout the crowd, because they have to turn it down, you'll just hear Olays going.
Well, dude, they were established in 1909. I looked it up today, and they're older than the NHL itself.
Yeah, they're part of the original 6.
They are the
Bruins are part of the original.
Yeah.
The Bruins are part of the original 6. Canadians. I think the Maple Leafs are.
And the Ducks.
No.
I think
it's the Bruins,
Blackhawks,
Red Wings, Canadians, Rangers,
Ducks.
and Maple Leafs.
Rangers and Ducks.
No, not the Ducks. The eliminated Ducks. You're a Stars fan. You're not an Anaheim Ducks fan.
We're the when you say original 6, do you mean like the Kraken and the Mammoth?
That's the 6 teams that were the first teams in the league.
Wait, they played with only 6 teams?
Okay. The original 6 refers to the 6 franchises that made up the National Hockey League for 25 seasons from 1942 until the league expanded in 1967.
Oh, wow. So this was born out of the ashes of World War II in 1942.
Basically.
So all the boys came back from war and they're like,
46?
hey, let's... That's not a question for
dumb?
me. Didn't it
Wait,
end
am I ever dumb?
Oh, when was when was D-Day? Do you know they're making a D-Day movie where Brendan Fraser's the guy in charge? Would you ever listen to Brendan Fraser if he told you what to do?
World War II ended in September 2nd, 1945. Who is the person?
That ended World War II? Winston Churchill?
No, who was the person that you were just talking about?
The guy from The Mummy.
Guy from The Mummy. Oh, no.
Brendan Fraser?
I never watched it.
Dude, you
I've
came
never
in like
watched
ready
the
to talk
movie.
ball, and I just absolutely was just a menace to you this entire chat. I'm so sorry, bro. You know what's crazy?
Okay.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, since the Western Conference Finals of last year, they've only lost 21 games in that time span.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I will say that. I don't know. I think it's God blessing us Oklahoma
Yeah.
fans from knowing
Yeah.
that. Look, you choked when you were up 3-1 on the Warriors.
Yeah.
KD and Russ couldn't finish it off when Harden was a rookie. And, so now it's your time.
That team was
And
so
then
sick
this
with Serge
alien
Ibaka.
Here's the thing. I don't really care. I never cared for Serge Ibaka.
Okay.
I
that's
cared
what
for
you mean.
Steven Adams. I cried when Steven Adams left.
Yeah. And he left and then turned into like even more of a beast than he was with you guys, which is one of the harder parts.
I
but-
know. I mean, but to be fair, Oklahoma City still loves him. Like, his mural is still, like, up and hasn't been, like, vandalized or anything.
Does KD have a mural?
If it did, it's been long vandalized by now.
JD, I absolutely
'Cause
love it.
we-
Before you go, brother, I saw the movie Obsession last night. It was awesome. It got me thinking about scary movies, and I wanted to know, what's your favorite scary movie?
This is hard for me. Because, for one, I don't like them.
Okay.
Because I don't like the way, like, I feel. Like, I
Yeah.
usually just pray before I watch a scary movie.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like. And then, two, I get scared easily.
Uh-huh.
But the one I didn't get scared really by The Conjuring. The Nun was
Okay.
scary. I
The
got
Nun
scared
was
by
scary.
The Nun.
Yeah, the ones
So,
that are like super
off of
religious are
scary
kind of
wise,
tough.
I'd say The Nun.
The Nun is a
The-
great
I'd say-
choice.
I'd say off scary wise and like peak, like you'll get jump scared. Dude, when you look down a black hallway and you see the nun's eyes, dude, oh my gosh.
That movie
I couldn't
is
sleep
terrible.
that night. I was looking in my dark room and I was like, oh my gosh. I kept picturing it.
That
A
is so
flying
awesome.
nun.
JD, you're the absolute man, bro. God bless. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir. Okay, see you in 5.
All right, peace. Bro, Hailstorm, you saw that? Hailstorm saw a TikTok I made criticizing Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm just a little silhouette of a man. Got a moose. Can you do the fandango? It's opera. It's not rock. It's opera. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Leighton Jones, I'm calling from OKC.
Leighton from OKC in the flesh? You're actually there?
Yes, sir.
Is the stadium as loud as it looks on screen?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he said. Leighton, you're
Hey,
calling into the show. What'd you want to talk about tonight?
Thunder in 4. I don't know why you have them in 5. I think they can go 4.
Do you think they're going to go undefeated in the playoffs all the way to the finals?
Yeah, we can go 16-0.
Dude, the league would absolutely hate you guys. Do you like being hated or do you like, are you not used to it? Because my friend JD does
Man,
not
they're
like
just,
it.
They're just mad that we're finally dominating the league.
Yeah. Yeah, they're jealous. They're the jealous type.
But yeah, we haven't made the Western Conference Finals since
Last year.
we haven't made the champion finals
Since last
before
year.
last year. We haven't won since been there since 2012.
Yeah, that's crazy that New York hasn't been there since 1997, and all of those
That-
fans think that they're the
I
best
think
team in
that's
the universe.
crazy too.
People
think
always
that's
come in
crazy,
here
too.
and they're like, why do you hate on the Knicks so much? Brother, look at yourself in the mirror, because I'm talking about the man in the mirror. Did you see Michael?
Yeah. I got one question. Who do you think we should trade for Giannis? If we did, who do you think we would trade for?
Who, OKC in my Giannis trade?
Yeah.
I think you tried to just send him AJ Mitchell and like 2 firsts and see if they bite. Like your team would get
Yeah.
so much better.
Yeah.
I know AJ's a really nice piece and he's a great like roster addition, but even if you went like Case and Wallace and like Topich and like a few firsts, like why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh no.
don't think that it'd be a bad trade because we do need some more bigs. We only have Hardenstein,
Yeah.
Williams, and Chet. We only have 3, and most of them are out most of the time.
Well, Schmidt thinks it would ruin your whole team, and Schmidt has never played 2K before because, as you know, if you just put massive talent, you're going to win everything. And listen, the goal for you guys, it's not to win this year. It's to win this year and next year and the year after that and the year after that and the year after that. You're trying to make a dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll think-
Leighton, Bro, you are unbelievable. We're going to keep it rolling here. I saw the movie Obsession last night. It was awesome, and I want to know what's your favorite scary movie?
All right. So I don't know if you think that it's a scary movie, but I think it's pretty scary. It's called Mom and Dad. It's crazy.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah, so it's like where every single parents in the U.S., there's some like virus going around that only parents get, and then they just like try to kill their kids. And then after like 2 years of all the kids trying to run and hide, it's like they all of a sudden go back to normal, and then like they took over the government and stuff.
Are you sure you're not thinking of the Jimmy Neutron movie?
No, I'm not thinking of the Jimmy Neutron movie.
Bro's got sandwiches on the brain, called it the Jimmy John's movie. Leighton, you're the absolute man, bro. God bless. Thanks for calling. We'll talk soon.
God bless. You're welcome.
Peace. Bro, I had sandwiches on the brain. I want it fast and fresh, baby. Give me my Jimmy Jones. Schmidt, and SGA needs the ball in his hand every possession. I don't think he does. I think he likes when McCain handles his balls, when he handles the ball. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
What's up, man? It's Peyton, North Carolina.
Peyton from North Carolina, hanging out. How are you enjoying the show so far, Peyton?
Oh man, I love your show. It's awesome, dude.
Dude, you are the absolute man. Did you get clued in on the question of the day already?
I have not. Let's hear it.
Well, the question of the day, we usually save it for the end, but I'd love to hear your answer up front. Mm-hmm. I saw the movie Obsession last night. It was awesome. It was terrifying. And I was wondering, what's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, you know what, dude? Did you see that Markiplier movie?
Oh, I did not. Was it good?
Oh, are you serious? Oh,
yeah.
Man, that was a banger.
Dude, that's so awesome. Sick that he made that movie, too. Like, self-funded, self-produced.
Bias for me.
Yeah. Yeah, recency bias. I fall victim all the time.
And everyone should see it.
I love it. Peyton, you're a great spokesperson for it, and Mark himself. Brother, you're calling into the show. What did you want to talk about today?
First, someone was talking about you hating on the Knicks earlier. I just want to say, you can't hate on the Knicks. That's like hating on the Kings. You're just being realistic.
Oh, okay.
Do Knicks fans know it's been literally half a century since they won a chip?
It's
the most. They think they're so relevant, but they do nothing. It's kind of like the Jets in the NFL, or the Kings. Like the Kings in 2002. Yeah. Jalen Brunson is Mike Bibby.
I absolutely love it, dude. They haven't been to the finals since 1997.
It's just the Knicks fans need to wake up, and it's probably because they pay like $4,000 for rent to share a room with the Raft.
Yeah, that's probably why. But I think they do have the weird sickness where they do like being hated, so they make it as hard as possible for people to like them. Same thing. They love being hated. They're masochists.
Mm-hmm. And if they're not hated, they start burning down the city.
Well, that's why OKC fans are struggling so hard right now to defend their guys, because they're just not used to being hated. They're like very nice, kind white people from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's a very nice state. It's a very Bible Belt state. It's a lot of nice people over in Oklahoma. So they're not used to this vitriol that's being just slammed on them. LA, they can handle it.
Yeah. We've been here and done that. We know what the hatred is from. Peyton, you're from North Carolina, brother. Do you want to clue us in on how you're feeling about your Hurricanes?
Oh, baby. Oh, it's looking beautiful.
Wait, did you call me baby?
Oh, man. The team is – I mean, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Your team get hot right in the playoffs, and just they're rolling. They're rolling right now.
Yeah, they are. They're looking really, really good. Montreal and bro, Cat 5 Hurricane. What are we naming this hurricane? Stanley? Hurricane Stanley?
Yeah, that or Hurricane Bussy.
Do you feel like I quickly moved past it so I didn't get flagged on TikTok, but
name.
Peyton, let's say you get to the Stanley Cup final, that's great. The Avalanche on the other end are looking very, very dominating. Do you think you can go all the way to raise the cup?
That's going to be a nail biter for me. I'm going to be sweating my britches because if in 2015, the Carolina Panthers played the Denver Broncos, and my little 8-year-old heart was broken that day. And it's another Denver team, Colorado. It's just it's bad vibes over there.
It is not the best vibes, dude. Every man has a story of the first time their heart was broken by a sports team. Was that it for you? That Super Bowl?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I watched honestly the greatest team I've ever seen on a football field.
Yeah, that might be the single best performance over a season from a football player in history. What Cam Newton did that year.
It was so beautiful. I wanted 15 Cam Newton jerseys, and it all crumbled.
Peyton, I'm so curious. Obviously, Cam Newton is still he does First Take. He's got his own show, and he wears stupid hats.
Yeah.
How do you feel about him now?
He says some questionable things.
Yeah.
But it's he's a legend of the team. Come on. What are you going to do? He got banged up a few times. His head's not all there.
True.
I'm not going to blame the guy for his outfit.
Yeah, he hit his head so hard he started dressing like a fairy.
They're comical. I mean, they really are.
Do you think when he goes on the road, he brings a suitcase just for his hats? Because they're big hats.
Oh, man. I assume he has, a person that keeps hats on him at all times. And he, makes a phone call. He's like, dude, I need another hat. We need to swap this one out. And
he's got a hat guy.
He drives over. Yeah, hat guy on standby.
Yeah.
And he, pulls up in an all blackout SUV, opens the trunk. There's, 15 hats in the back and suitcase in, briefcases.
Yeah, you're a manager at Dunkin' Donuts and you're interviewing some dude. And it says from 2022 to 2025, you were Cam Newton's hat guy. What does that entail? Peyton, you're the absolute man, bro. We're gonna keep things rolling. Thanks for calling in. We'll talk soon, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. Have a great night, man. I'm gonna keep watching. So
love it, bro.
I'll see you, dog.
All right, peace. C4 said, my heartbreak has to be the dark 4th of July in 2016. I don't even know what that is. Dude, my first time my heart was broken as a sports fan, and this is a great topic of conversation to celebrate this beautiful eve. It's a 24-point lead for the Spurs, by the way. 2.5 minutes left in the third. My first time getting my heart broken, I specifically remember it. It was 2005. It was the BCS National Championship game. My USC Trojans were going up against the Heisman-winning Vince Young's Texas Longhorns. And on what was the final play of the game, Frosty Rucker bit on the fake. Cam Newton pulled the ball and just marched right into the end zone. I cried myself to sleep that night in a Reggie Bush jersey. It was the first time my heart was ever truly broken by sports. I'm not even joking. I cried myself to sleep in a Reggie Bush jersey. It was the added, Matt Leinert's not coming back, Reggie's not coming back, Lendell White's not coming back, Dwayne Jarrett might be going, and then Pete Carroll left too. Wow. Truly, truly, truly a devastating time for me. What's up, Blake? When Kevin Stalin joined the Warriors, that makes a lot of sense. Cam Newton? I said Vince Young. Did I not say Vince Young? 4-1 is not true. What's up, Batman? What's up, 3 Extreme? I am a Chargers fan, Peyton. Die hard, through and through. Do you want to see my Chargers schedule predictions right now for the first 11 games? It's going to be a tough gauntlet, but I do have them going 9-1. I can't even take myself. I can't even do the serious I'm actually being serious about this thing anymore. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
What's happening, brother? My name's Otto, and I'm from Utah.
Otto from Utah. Love it, brother. Thanks for calling into the show. All I ask is that you keep it clean and bring the energy. But, bro, what did you want to talk about today?
Well, just NBA playoffs. I watched the Cleveland Cavaliers game, and I've been watching the Spurs game.
Wow.
It's been some pretty good basketball today. What do you think of it?
I thought the Cavs, they needed to win today if they wanted to win this series. I struggle with the idea of them winning Game 7 in Detroit. That place is going to be absolutely mad. And it does look like we are going to get the matchup between the Spurs and the Thunder that we've been wanting and waiting for this entire year. Bro, I think we're going to have a really good Western and Eastern Conference Finals.
I agree with you on that front. I think that the Cavs needed basically devil magic to win the one road game that they finally won after struggling with it all year.
Yeah.
And I think that nigger.
I saw that one coming from a mile away from Ogden, Utah. A bad person, just a bad guy. Peyton said Panthers are going 14-3 and winning the Super Bowl versus the Bills, so it's cool. Peyton's already gone through and like done all of the math and all of the metrics, and he's figured it out. Gliz said the first time I got my heart broken was when I found out that the 49ers, because the charges in their first... Gliz, I don't know what you're trying to say. When I found out that the 49ers, because I don't know what you're trying to say. You did, and you said Cam. All right, PV, we are doing this thing where we're not fact-checking me at all until after the show and being nice to me the entire time. I'm screaming and yelling at you. I'm looking in you in the eyes right now. How are you doing, brother? What did you have for dinner? I'm a Knicks fan, so I'm biased, but I really think the Knicks have potential to win that series. Geo Fat King. Okay. I am a Knicks hater. I'm born to be a Knicks hater, but... my reasoning behind the Pistons in 7 is really, really simple. The New York Knicks are 0-4 against the Pistons this year in the regular season, and they do not have home court advantage in this series. That's kind of enough for me. Obviously, the Knicks are a lot better now than they were at the beginning of the season. Gliz, you don't have to apologize. I meant beat the Chargers. Oh, there you go, brother. There you go. Yeah, that's my reasoning. Did I explain it well enough, or did I get distracted? PV had tacos for dinner. What's up, bro? Let's go. Mexican food. Makes you do that. Thunder in 5, buddy, you good? Levi, you don't think the Thunder could beat the Spurs in 5? You don't think that's possible? Thunder in 5 when the Spurs are 4-1 against the Thunder this season? Interesting. What were they healthy? I don't think J-Dub played in a single one of those games. Was it J-Dub or SGA? Both? Wow. Interesting. I think the Thunder have... yeah, I actually did the math. Since the conference finals last year, the Thunder have lost 21 games. They have not lost in the playoffs since Game 6 in Indianapolis, brother. Hey, brother. I'm Hulk Hogan with it. That sucks so bad to be like, bro, I know a girl that was Ric Flair's personal assistant. Her life was really difficult. Dude, her life was difficult. The most difficult personal assistant life I've ever seen is Theo Vaughn's assistant. She was a mess. And she was Joe Gatto's assistant when the whole thing happened with Joe Gatto. Oh, no. They got Joe. Joe Gatto got Gatto. They got Joe Gatto. Do you remember where you were when Joe Gatto got? What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
What's up, Zach? It's Max from New York.
Max from New York, you're calling in, bro. I need to hear it. You're usually a very well-articulated, well-thought-out man who has your head on your shoulders. You have a high school degree at least, maybe. Dog, let me have it.
All right, so I was looking at your TikTok live today. I haven't tuned in for a bit. I've been off the social media.
Good.
And I saw your picks. I saw your predictions. And for a second, I got really worried, Zach. I'm like, God damn, the Pistons are gonna knock us out. I was honestly on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
And then I remember your predictions from last round. And what was that, 0 for 4 last time?
I think I went, yeah, if the Pistons win, no, yeah, 0 for 4, yeah.
Wow, that's a rough one. That is so I'm fully in the clear. I'm thinking the Knicks and the Spurs and the Knicks 4-1. Is that what we're thinking here?
All right, so just honestly, if you just take the opposite of whatever I do, it should be accurate. Before we get into Pistons-Knicks, I have the Thunder in 5 over the Spurs, and people are calling me absolutely crazy. Do you think I'm crazy for that one?
Oh, no, not at all. If the Spurs manage to make it a 6-game series, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I think OKC is a much stronger team. I think Spurs are really reliant on Wembanyama, and it's just going to be a really tough series. I'm praying that the Spurs win because it's going to be a way easier finals matchup against the Spurs, in my opinion. Because OKC is both really strong defensively and offensively, and it is the start of a dynasty. Like, if they win this chip, it is the start of the dynasty, and I am really hoping that the Spurs are able to knock them out here, but it's going to be really tough.
It does feel like that. And when I take the Thunder, people are saying, well, the Spurs were 4-1 against the Thunder in the regular season. And I'm like, do you think the regular season really matters that much in the playoff matchups?
I mean, I do think there is a certain aspect of that is true because a lot of those Spurs games were in the beginning where the Thunder was trying to cement themselves. They were trying to beat 73-9 at one point, which, looking back, that's kind of comedic. But I think they were almost trying their best, OKC. I'm not going to lie. I don't think those mean nothing. I think Spurs were the stronger team back then, but I think now after this playoff momentum that the the Thunder have yet to lose a playoff game.
It's true, bro.
So
I mean, they've been dominant in the
momentum.
playoffs. You mentioned, the regular season games were, I guess they do matter a bit. Does the fact that the Knicks are 0-4 against the Pistons in the regular season matter?
No.
I will say it is a very different team than those regular season games. The Knicks have absolutely turned into a different animal. I'm excited to see what they look like fully rested and healthy going into this series with the Pistons or the Cavs. Do you have, like me, the Pistons beating the Cavs on Sunday?
100%.
Yeah. They're going to get through it.
I don't think it's going to be a close game. I think I have the Pistons winning. I'd rather the Cavs win, but I do think I have the Pistons winning. Cade's playing great. Amen Thompson's playing great. Duran's playing great. It's just an overall really good team going on. So I think they are going to win, unfortunately, in a Game 7, which is going to make it harder for New York. But I think we do definitely see a finals appearance for the first time in like 20 years.
I believe it was.
I'm at the edge of tears right now.
Yeah, I believe it'd be 29 years. That 20, that
the only
zero
thing
is.
I don't love about New York is that we are so bipolar. Like, we went down 2-1 versus the Hawks. Like, I don't want to go through the swing of emotions.
Yeah,
I wish I was born in Oklahoma. I wish I was a Thunder fan. I never have to see a playoff loss in my life. I wish my GOAT just got every foul call in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, first New Yorker to ever wish he was born in Oklahoma. Max, I saw the movie Obsession last night. It was terrifying and very good. It got me thinking, and for my question of the day, what is your favorite scary movie?
That's a good question. I'm not really into the scary movies. I've been, you know what I've seen that was like kind of scary, like The Purge. I'm not gonna lie, but that's the most, like, I don't got too much ball knowledge when it comes to that.
Purge absolutely
counts. Can I
counts.
Zach, before I leave?
Absolutely.
Who do you think is the best basketball player of all time, real quick? I'm pretty sure I know your answer, but let me just confirm it real quick.
LeBron.
Okay. I'm not going to lie. Recently, after some self-reflection, I think I put Curry as one of the best basketball players of all time. What do you think about that?
Dude, it's going to be a take that right now is crazy, but 10 years from now when all the guys are out of the league and the dust has settled and like AI is able to like tell us who the actual GOAT is, Curry is going to absolutely get mentioned, and I think the younger generation is going to get look into the stats and be like, wow, wait, there's a chance that Curry could have been the GOAT. That's if you rank rings higher than like statistical accomplishments.
I mean, he is the greatest shooter of all time. He revolutionized the game like nobody else. Nobody was shooting half-court heaves like before Curry. Like, he actually changed the game of basketball.
Yeah.
It went from a perimeter game only as soon as Curry started popping off. Like, I think he is the greatest to do it, and I wish that stain on his reputation, that 2016 finals never happened. I wish he could have closed it out. I cry every day about that. But if he had 5 rings and LeBron had 3, it wouldn't even be a question who the best player of all time is.
Max, I think there's also like, you know, when LeBron left Miami to go to Cleveland, obviously it was like, I'm coming back home, but there was no shot he was going to go to the Western Conference. Like, the Thunder were so dominant. People were like actively moving across the country to go east to avoid that team. Kawhi Leonard went all the way to Toronto to get a championship.
Yeah, literally.
That team's got gravity. They carry some weight. That's one of the best basketball teams ever. And these young kids are already saying OKC is better than that team. I'm like, brother, you weren't even there.
And then a lot of the times people say, oh, if Curry couldn't do it without KD, and that's why I love the 2022 finals so much. Oh my God, I hate Boston and I love Curry. So just the best of both worlds happened in 2022.
That was a good year.
I'm not gonna lie, if I had to choose, I'd have Curry winning another ring before New York, man. I love Curry so much and what he did to the game of basketball.
Wow. I absolutely love that. I love just like being passionate about men, or that sounded weird. I'm passionate about like just guys you look up to. Whoa. Max, you're the absolute man, bro. God bless. We'll talk soon.
Have a good one, Zach.
Peace. Boston teams are trash. Peyton, I knew I liked you, brother. I knew I liked you. Merza said the 2019 Raptors were so underrated. They were, bro. But they were also like 2 bounces of a basketball away from getting eliminated by Philly. That year was very cursed. But if KD doesn't tear his Achilles, they don't win that. Clay got hurt too, if you remember. It was just Draymond and Steph, and they still had a chance. It's crazy. That's how good Steph Curry was. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good evening, man. I'm John from New York.
John from New York calling into the show, brother. Have you called in before?
Yes, I did.
I absolutely love it. John, you're on the phone right now. How you feeling tonight, brother? What do you want to talk about?
Let me tell you, man, I'm feeling pretty good. Home team, the Knicks, they've been doing good. They haven't been playing any games because we sweep the 76ers. They're butts.
Yeah.
But
do you worry about rust?
I gotta say something, man. It's important. I noticed. I will say, I tune into your streams quite often in chat, right?
Okay.
And I noticed. Well, why don't you believe in the Knicks, man? At the beginning, you thought the Hawks were going to beat us.
Yeah.
Then I swear you had the 76ers.
In 6.
Yeah. What's going on with that?
I think it's more of like a business decision because I know it gets you guys riled up, and then you tune in for 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, this guy's actually not bad. I don't know. Knicks fans just need to get taken down a notch, bro. Like, everyone's like gassing you guys up because you have so many Knicks fans in sports media that no one's gonna say a lot of nasty things about the Knicks. I'm like, I'll do it. I'll be the guy. I'm an LA bro.
Be the guy.
West Coast, best coast, bro. I got regional pride.
You know what? I respect it.
Okay.
I'll tell you, man. I respect it. But
yeah.
Let me say, I will say. I have my playoff bracket. I've had it from the beginning.
Let's go.
And I've been pretty accurate. So I wanna be the one who comes here on stage on the podcast for everyone to hear, so they can hear that I'm saying I disagree with both of these takes. Spurs, Knicks are gonna be the finals, and we're taking it in a 6, baby.
Spurs, Knicks, I absolutely love it. John, unbelievable stuff, bro. Question of the day. I saw the movie Obsession last night. It was terrifying. It's very, very good. But do you have a favorite scary movie?
Ooh, a favorite scary movie? God. Okay, this was pretty bad, but I had an inside joke about it with my buddies.
Okay.
The Babadook. That movie from a while ago, I watched it with a couple of buddies, and one of my friends pissed himself.
Okay.
It's become a tradition. Every sleepover, we watch the Babadook before we go to bed.
Bro, I love that. John, wait, real side note. Are you in high school, or have you graduated already? Are you past college? Where are you at age-wise?
I graduated last year. I'm going on my sophomore year in college. I'm 19.
I love it. So you have a memory of what it was like when there were dark times in New York City and that team was not good. So you appreciate what's happening in New York so much because you remember those lean years with Nerlens Noel. There are kids right now who are 10 years old growing up, and all of they have witnessed is New York success. Those kids are going to grow up to be the most insufferable people of all time, right?
I've considered that. To be frank, I envy those kids. I wish I could be them. But you know what? I'll say, if we are as good as what I feel like the Knicks are showing us now, and this isn't a fluke, and we're really going to take it far, and we win the championship, maybe 2, maybe. I'll spit at them. I'll spit at those kids who don't know those hard times, but I'll smile knowing that they know those good times because we waited.
Bro's 19. He's already unk. John, you are the absolute... Bro, God bless, John. We'll talk soon.
God bless, bro.
My guy John called into the show. Lick me. Whoa, Peyton, what? What are you talking about, brother? Bro's being freaky on the chat right now. Typical Chargers fan? Dom, wait till you see this. This is what I have for the Chargers' first 10 games. I've been going 9-1. Winning at Seattle and at Buffalo. I love this. I can just do whatever I want. Everyone who picked the Wolves, where are you now? Yeah. Get him, T. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Mirza and Toronto.
Mirza from Toronto, a loyal chatter on the TikTok world. How are you enjoying tonight's show, Mirza?
It's solid, but I gotta fix some things. I can't lie.
No.
I know. See, I need you to understand. I hate the Knicks with my life. I despise them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not they're gonna destroy the Pistons because you gotta understand they've been different in the playoffs. Their defense is solid. And
True.
do you really think that Duran's gonna stop Karl Anthony Towns? And then they got OG on 3. I mean, that's not possible.
They look very, very good. My reasoning behind it is the Knicks have had home court advantage the entire postseason, so it'll be the first time where they have to start a series on the road. Detroit's going to be absolutely rocking. And Detroit beat them 4 times this season. And I know, like you said, it's a different Knicks team, but that still matters to me. You know what I mean? It carries a little bit of weight.
That's true, but Duran's confidence, or I don't know what's going on with him. I don't think he's even hit 20 in the playoffs. And that versus Karl Anthony Towns, who's built for the playoffs in a way, I just don't think it's possible at all.
And Cat is playing a lot of the game up on the perimeter, kind of like running the point, almost like Draymond Green did back in the day. And when you bring Duran outside of the paint, he kind of does get slightly neutralized. I think Amen Thompson is going to have to have a huge series defensively if they want to win anything.
I'll tell you what, like Jalen Brunson, there's only a very few amount of people in the league that absolutely cannot be slowed down by any sort of defense, and Jaylen Brown is right there. He's that 4th guy. There's like 4 people, in my opinion, who cannot be stopped no matter the defense. He's going to get his buckets any way he needs to, right?
Wow.
And I think Jalen Brunson is one of those guys out of those 4.
And Scotty Barnes? Him and Scotty Barnes?
Look, I'm not going to say Scotty offensively.
Okay.
He is developing, right? So
yeah.
He's 24. People don't realize. He's
True.
still developing his offensive game because even through college, people don't understand that he was the 6th man and he never had an offensive role like that. Even though, he was very good, they never gave him an offensive role because that was better for the team because of everything else he could do as well for the team. So that's why they had him at the 6th man and everything, and then in and out of the starting lineup. But I'm telling you, the next 2-3 years, we're gonna see him leap offensively. And on top of that, the Raptors had one more good center, and then I just don't think that team can be stopped. They're gonna be legit in the East.
I think they are. They're building a team with a lot of depth too, which matters a lot. Reminds me of the Pacers from a couple years ago before they got really, really good. But Mirza, yesterday Drake dropped 3 albums. You're in Toronto. Is it pandemonium in Toronto right now? Is everyone just freaking out about their guy dropping 46 songs?
Bro, it was like 11. I think it was 10:30. And I figured out that Drake froze the CN Tower. I got in my car. I drove straight down there. It was beautiful, and there was like thousands of people there.
Just outside?
Yeah.
Just in the downtown area, people just came outside and were just bumping Drake?
Yeah. Just right under the CN Tower, there's hordes of people, and it's 12 p.m. on a Thursday night.
Dude, that's got to be so cool. It's like not many cities. Obviously LA has like 100 different guys and New York has 100 different guys. Like Toronto has one guy and it's like the guy. It's Drake. Like he represents that what is it called? Province?
The 6, Ontario.
The 6. He just represents the 6 like no other, bro. It's got to be so cool to have a guy like that. Mirza, before you go, I saw Obsession last night. Very scary movie. Very, very good. I would highly recommend it. But it got me thinking, question of the day, what's your favorite scary movie?
I tell you what, I've watched a couple scary movies, and I've never been scared of any single one of them.
You're that tough, bro.
I'm just saying, if you have a movie, I'll watch it that you think I'll be scared of, but I'm telling you, I won't be scared of anything.
There's a movie called Dancer in the Dark that is not very scary, but it'll make you actually don't watch that movie. But do you have a favorite scary movie you've seen that like you enjoyed or thought was funny?
Honestly, I don't really like them at all. I don't find them entertaining.
Mirza, you're the absolute man, bro. I'm sorry we can't entertain you with scary movies because you have such an advanced palate, right? You appreciate art so much that you can't stoop low to the horror genre.
I definitely appreciate Art and Scotty Barnes, so yeah.
Art, Scotty Barnes, handshake emoji, Drake in the middle. Bro, Mirza, you're the absolute man, bro. God bless. We'll call soon.
Yeah.
Thunder versus Spurs. Thunder in 6. Knicks versus Pistons. Knicks in 5. OKC versus Knicks. Knicks in 4. OKC. You have the Knicks sweeping OKC. Yeah, we should get that guy on the show. We should make that guy we should make a take back with Mahmoud. Mahmoud. You have been a Chargers fan since Phillip Rivers was quarterback? Yes. Gliz. Yes, of course. Dude, there was a time in my life when every single Sunday, no matter who we were playing or what the situation was, we would be down 6 with no timeouts left, have to go the length of the field with 50 seconds left. That was my Phillip Rivers experience. was just always being down more than a field goal with like 38 seconds left in a game with no timeouts. But like, hey, we got the ball. We have a chance. Every single game was like that with Phillip Rivers. It was just terrifying. When his arm started to go at the end, that really, really stunk. But that Phillip Rivers-Keenan Allen connection, bro, that got me through some rough times in life, dude. Got me through some rough times. Peyton's favorite scary movie was 50 Shades of Grey. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Hop on. That movie that I mentioned, Dancer in the Dark by Lars von Trier. It's a Dogma film. Dogma 95 is a film movement. Idiot loser. Dogma. Talking Dogma. Oh, my gosh. It's a 35-point lead for San Antonio. Yeah, Minnesota's cooked. Minnesota's done, bro. Bismack Biyombo is coming in. Hornets legend, Biyombo. Every time I see him, I think Buzz City, bro. Who calls him that, right? Was it Buzz City before the Hornets got there, or did the Hornets come and then they were like, let's call ourselves Buzz City? That guy, then they gave that guy a fat Christmas bonus. Hey, thanks for coming up with Buzz City. That was really good stuff, bro. Here's $1,500. Oh boy, I'm gonna spend this $1,500 on DraftKings. Wow, Minnesota's toast, bro. Why did they even go about beating Denver? You know what I mean? Do you think Denver would have had a better shot against the Spurs than Minnesota did? Because I personally do. I think there was a chance Denver would have beaten the Spurs. I really do. Minnesota literally built a team constructed just to beat Denver. And then, like, before their very eyes, they're like, what? The Thunder are the team that they should have built a team against. But they spent years building a team to beat Denver because they thought Denver was always going to be at the mountaintop. And then it's like, oh, wait, it's actually OKC, and you guys just spent your time beating a team that is no longer really relevant. I don't know why I did that to Denver. That was kind of rude. That was pretty mean. Drag the puzzle piece. Sorry, it's making me do a capture right now because it thinks I don't exist. No! Oh my gosh, no! Oh, dude. I didn't record any of this show. Oh, this was one of my best shows ever. I was cooking today, dude. I felt like every call was funny too, especially except for the guy who dropped that thing from Utah. Bro, that sucks. Not like I was really going to do anything with it. Well, there wasn't really a clip in today's show. There's just a bunch of good moments. Oh, I need someone. I need to hire someone to help me with editing. I need it. I know XD1 cuts clips for us on his TikTok. He's just busy with school, so he can't really do a whole lot. I need someone to create like compilations and stuff, like best moments of this show. Vini's best moments. You know, May 15th, 2026, TBWZ best moments. I don't know. I applied for a job. Not really. I applied for an internship. Even worse. Imagine being 30 years old, signing up for an internship. I'm here for my internship. I don't know. We'll see. I might be moving to New York. That was just way too early. There's no shot. Do you guys ever do this thing where like you apply for a job and then in your head you just get the job and you like start like daydreaming about like the process of it, and then like 20 minutes later you're laying in bed and you're like anxious about a job that you don't have yet, or you're anxious about a girl that works at the job that you now have a fake crush on at this fake job that you haven't gotten yet? I do that all the time. What's up, Lex? Pistons are going to be tired after playing this many games. Oh man, Knicks fans are already pulling out the Pistons are going to be tired card. Just kidding, Will. Musa Muhammad. Thunder in 5 if it's Thunder and Knicks. Yeah, Moose, I think so too. What's up, Jorge? I can help with editing. Blake, do you edit? Do you have Premiere? Hire me. I have no experience and I would suck. There we go, Peyton. You're hired. Congratulations, brother. You are the next contestant on Edit with Zach. I don't know. It's hard because I've done editing for a long time in my life, and it's hard to edit for like other people. It is quite difficult. I used to edit a lot of clips for my old boss. And it was tough, like, editing a clip, and then he'd post it, and it would get 1 million views. And I'd be like, that's cool. I worked on that. And, like, you don't really see anything for it. I mean, I got paid. I wasn't, like, an indentured servant. But there's this idea that, like, I guess when you care about the I guess I did care. I'm just reverting backwards right now. I'm having a delusional moment. I'm literally talking to myself to a camera. I stare at this camera and just talk, speaking, words and words and words. Sing songs sometimes. I go, like, give me the beat, bun, free my soul, I want to get loud in the rock and roll. And then Jug Knight's like, horrible take. Do you do this show for the fun? Mirza, I don't make any money on this show, if that's what you're asking. I do have like 73 subs, and those people are super helpful. Like, they help me get like a little bit of money, but most of my money goes back into the show. So like, my Zoom phone costs money and stuff like that. And I do all my own graphics and stuff, which takes forever. If you need a logo, let a fellow know. Yeah, I made my logo. It's okay. I think I need to switch it up to like my face because I think that's becoming more recognizable. But then like just text, if that makes any sense. Like you don't see like a big influencer type that their logo is like text. It's their face. So I'm like, maybe I'm making my face. Ayton is better than Gobert. Hey, Young Yi, it's your show now. This is your show now, brother. Like, it's Take Back with Young Yi. What up, dog? It's yours now. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah. I forget what I was saying. Fellas on TikTok, like an outline. You guys are the best. Fellas on TikTok, I'm gonna hop off. I will be live again Saturday for the. Sorry, I'll be live again Sunday. No live tomorrow because there's no basketball games. But I'll be live again on Sunday at halftime or post-game of Game 7, Detroit and Cleveland. So we can absolutely hop on live then, and we can absolutely, like, for sure know who everyone is playing and have a full breakdown of the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. So we'll be talking about that Sunday, and then Monday I'll be going live again for my regular show, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we can just make this thing happen. What's your favorite Drake song from the album? It's too hard for me. It's too hard for the radio for me. I haven't listened to all three of them. I've listened to about half of Iceman. I really liked the, what's that one? National Treasure was pretty good. I thought that one was good. I know everyone's going to go with Ran to Atlanta, but it's like, I don't know. The production was a little bit noisy. I thought that, I thought National Treasure was good. And the one that Jared McCain was dancing to already. Sheboygan? Shabuti? Shabata? Chibata? Do you guys remember when Jack in the Box had Chibata? Let's see, Drake. Which one am I thinking of? Is it called I Don't Even Want to Dance, Gonna Have Anything in My Hands? Shebang. Bro, Shebang is hard. This one? It's not playing. Sweet. Cool. All right, fellas, I absolutely love you guys on TikTok. We are going to go live on Twitch just for the remainder of the game or less. But love you guys on TikTok. Thank you for hanging out with Vini. Like I said, I'll be live again on Sunday. If you don't follow, please hit the follow button. And if you want to see the rest of the show and hang out with us for a little bit longer, I'll be live on Twitch and YouTube at Take Back with Zach. You guys are the best. God bless. Lord Jesus, I just pray for wisdom and blessings for these beautiful people in the chat. Love you guys. Peace. Got a Hennessy in my hands. One more time before I go. High power's taking control of me. Zach, I can help you edit if you want. Blake, what do you edit on? Do you edit? Yeah, my Secret Service girlfriend gets on my nerves. Let's go, dude. Slay, that's so sick. That's so sick. You have a girlfriend? It's awesome. I think about girls all the time. Don't have one. Dude, the movie Obsession that I saw last night, that was awesome. It's basically about like a guy wishes that a girl would fall in love with him, and she does, and she becomes quite obsessed with him, and it gets pretty scary. But there's a montage in this movie where, like, before it gets really, really bad between the two of them, like there's a montage of them just like living a beautiful life together, and like I almost started crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that so bad. It was all I wanted, bro. So awesome, dude. Having like someone, I think it's like just having someone that wants to do the hard parts of life with you. There's married men in the chat, so maybe they can agree or disagree, but it's like we think about like some of the like more physical things of having a wife or a girlfriend or stuff like that, which is, I guess, important. I think it's the idea of just having someone that's not going to go away. They're like, you are in a rough spot right now, but I'm in it with you. Just like someone who's in it with you, like battling life together. Like the idea of what I'm doing right now is so difficult because I feel like I'm slightly climbing this mountain alone. But you guys are helping me out, obviously pushing me along the way. My parents are helping a lot and like giving me a lot of, advice and help and just encouragement. And there's a lot of people around the world that have encouraged me to keep going and stuff. But having like an actual like partner in life would be so sick. It'd be awesome. Because your parents are cool, but they're never going to like be that, right? don't know. And I want to be able to be that for somebody, realistically. And I love kids. I really want kids. I have baby fever. Only bro with baby fever. Bro, if you told me like 8 months after starting TBWZ, I'd be talking about having baby fever on live on Twitch, I'd be like, nah, I never would. Blake, what do you edit on? Yo, is there any progression with the Native American girl? Well, first of all, she's a woman. No, I mean, that is such a fantasy. Like, not a fantasy. That is such a bro. She is an actual supermodel. Like, she lives in LA. She lives in Hollywood. She's an actual supermodel. She's on billboards and stuff. She's that hot and beautiful and gorgeous. And she goes to my church. She's a 9-year-old daughter named London, who's, oh my gosh, who's awesome. No, it's not. That's not it. That's someone else. I'm thinking of someone completely different. Jazzy. That's the name. But yeah, you edit on your phone. I'm looking for someone that shares Premiere, so we could do we could share Premiere files with each other. No, Jorge, I'm gonna end this show. I'm gonna dip out right now. I'm just talking about my love life or the lack thereof. I don't know. I'll be the dad who stepped up. Dude, I would love to. I mean, she's awesome. And her daughter's really, really cool too, because I teach her. I mean, I'm like her teacher in her classroom at church. So I have a good shorthand with them. Dude, she's awesome. I'm just not I'm not dateable right now, bro. I'm not. There are girls who I could talk to. I'm just not dateable right now. I live at home with my parents. I'm 30 years old and I have no money. I'm broke. Like broke. I have $2,000 in expenses, probably $3,000 in expenses every month, and I can barely get that. So I have no money. I have nowhere to go, right? I'm chasing a dream, bro. I'm chasing a dream. I chose this. I had a girlfriend before I left LA. But I chose this over that. So like I could sit here and be like, wow, I wish I had that. Like I decided to do this. This is my choice. And I'm sticking to it, bro. But it's really hard. I would highly recommend chasing your dream when you're young, right? Be young and dumb and do it. When you don't think you can, that's when you should, right? Because you wait until you're my age, when you're 29, and it's like, oh, this is a life-altering thing, right? So that part is the hardest part by far, is just like, I'm choosing to do this and grind and hang out with you guys, which I absolutely love. Yes, she is, Blake. She is. She is, and she's so awesome. But yeah, man, I chose this, bro. I'm a dream chaser, and I don't regret it one bit, bro. I love doing this. I love being with you guys, because this is going to be the thing that makes me the most dateable, right? This is going to be the thing that puts me on a platform and gives me money to be a provider, to be someone that can show up, someone that owns their own business and can make their own hours and decide on what they do, someone who can affect culture potentially, someone who can legit provide, someone who can just be there for someone, kind of like the way that you guys are there for me every step of the way and always taking care of me. Literally, like Oreo the Cat reached an 85 stream streak, bro. That's unbelievable. Blake wants to, yeah, for sure, Jorge. I mean, the idea of like, if I chose that or her instead of doing this, my entire life I would be like, what if I, oh man, I never really even tried TB. I never gave it my all. Like, that would be mad regret. I know, bro, if this doesn't work in 6-7 months, then I'll quit TBWZ and like get a normal job, and I can like do that thing and have life on the other end. Like, that part's not going away anytime soon. But this is the time to chase the dream and make something very, very great of myself. And brother, I was chosen to do this, and you're chosen to do something great as well. And I just cannot stress enough, guys. I'm so thankful for you. I love you guys like brothers. And it's time to drift away. I like getting deep with you guys and getting into it. Blake said he enjoys the streams talking. Blake, you were an absolute man. WJD, W Jorge, C4 popping us. Guys, these night shows have been awesome. I think we're leaning towards a new start time with TBWZ. Like, potentially 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. might be the move for TBWZ, because we're doing really well at night. Guys, I love you so much. God bless you all. Thank you for being with me. Pray for Nico's dad. For real. You guys are the best. See you Sunday. Vini, outie.
And free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. Outside looks so unkind, and I'm counting on you. You can carry me through